Good evening, ladies and gents. Semi-final time, and we have semi-final time, and SUPERNOVA, who finished third on the log, have lost the toss, and they are fielding with MJB sending in Stefnay and Talita Vigant. It promises to be an interesting game. Both teams very eager to join leftovers in the final, and we have a few of leftovers people around us, and we'll feed them a few beers and get them closer to the microphone for us. So while we're getting ready, Ros will be on backstop. Looks like Ilanza Holzhausen warming up to take the first over. We have Annelies at keeper, Beiki on leg side. Looks like Mary De Jager at point, Nikki Grobler in covers. The three liners be Leishan and Mighty. So you want to beat the SUPERNOVA side, you'll have to pull out all the stops. And with all the excitement showing, it's close to the first ball being bowled, and here we go. Good ball to start with. Talita left that, expecting it to go leg side, but it turned in a little. Beiki showing her leg side skills, not afraid going for the ball, getting the batter a bit entangled there, and a close run out right under the umpire's nose, and the first wicket of the game. So SUPERNOVA all fired up from the get-go. So Steph now facing. Good ball, squeezed it through, but tight fielding, and Ilanza so far 3 awesome balls. Yep, better shot that. Nothing wrong with the ball. Good batting. Offered a little bit of wood, and Talita puts that one away. Nothing wrong with that ball either. What a good over. So MJB starting off their first over in a minus, and Beiki Monique de Wit coming in to bowl the second over. You heard the infamous Beiki last week. A little bit short. Put away. Beiki just offering too much width to the batters, making it fairly easy to squeeze the twos. There's a better ball. Talita, very experienced batter. Steph got all of the bat onto that, hit it a bit too hard. ball just shoots back to the center of the court and makes the run almost impossible. It would be a suicide mission to take that run on. Better ball, squeezed it around. So far so good for Supernovas. They are keeping this time a little bit high, no ball called by the umpire. And we welcome the captain of leftovers, Carol, doing some spying, but I see your whole sides here. They all have their job to do, picking up who do they have to check out.
Yeah, for sure. Good evening, everyone. Looking forward to this game. It's going to be very exciting. It's not going to be an easy game at all, I think, for either side tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that
it
was
is the semi-final, so you want it to be close, you want it to be competitive.
Sure.
And yeah, we have our spies out.
As you would. I see some of them are in lofted positions here.
Yeah, no, they've all got their different
and others
role
are
play,
downstairs looking at it from ground level. Who do you expect to come through here?
I've been toiling with it all day. It's very hard to call between these two teams or any of the three teams that could make it to the final. It's very hard. There's not much between the teams.
Not much between them.
No.
I think 1 point separated them on the log.
Exactly. So it was very tight at the top in the top three positions.
Good fielding there by
very good fielding. Supernova's been on form. I mean, to keep these two batters after 15 odd balls, that's run a ball. That's very good.
Run a ball, very good after the start. Coming back from that, just too easy. Ilanza relaxing a little bit there.
Enjoying a new fielding position there at cover.
In the covers, and she's gotten hold of that one, but then tried to be
too fancy.
Very accurate, very fancy. I think if she just let it rip with her left arm,
which is a natural throw.
Yeah. But so far the bowling has been really, really tight by Supernova.
You'll have to keep it tight between these two batters. You can't give them any room to hit.
Yeah, these two batters are going to keep you busy. Yeah, full one again. Lamza this time going there again.
She's going to hit it soon.
Yeah. You know, she wants to, and MJB now she is allowed to miss all game long, right? So Ros now finishing off the first skin on 17.
Ros knows how dangerous these batters can be. That's why she's bringing herself on now.
Yeah.
Good call. Definitely a good call.
Yeah. Ros also has a bit of pace and the ball moves a bit. So, a little bit wide. Stephanie handled it well, good in the field.
You're not giving her any room to hit it.
All around.
Yeah, for sure. It's good bowling by Ros.
Mighty.
Unlucky.
Lucky
for the batters.
That was very unlucky. I think Ilanza was ready there for a mighty throw.
Which is normally very fast.
Which does happen.
Lightning fast. It's a good ball.
Left that one. Not taking any risks.
No.
2 to come.
No run is better than -5.
Yep. Talita's so experienced. Yep.
That's a good shot.
Great shot.
It was a top shot from the SA overs captain.
So now it's 2 balls left. I thought it was 2 balls left earlier. Age catches up with you. You can't see.
Doesn't help with both of us being up here.
Yeah, it's not like you can help me.
Oh, it's a good ball. Look at that swing. Yo. Alright, last ball. 22 is not a bad skin. It's almost a runner ball. Let's see what happens with this last ball. Kept it off the net.
No, I think
Did it hit the net?
umpire showed a 2 there, but
No, 1 run.
she did keep it off the net.
So that's very good.
Yeah, very good. Good fight by
Bowled
both
very
teams.
well to
And
keep
after
these
a
two
bad
batters
start
at 23.
with -5,
Yeah,
they recovered well for the 23, and now they're sending in the 2 youngsters,
2 juniors.
Bianca and Megan. I don't know who's going to strike first.
I think they're still debating.
They have
Not
both
gonna be
grown.
Bianca.
Yeah, so Bianca striking first. Yeah, both these 2 youngsters have grown immensely, but the occasion might just sneak in there. They must forget that this
Yep,
is a semi-final. They
correct.
must just enjoy their game. Mighty bowling.
Roz getting her field in the right position there. She's bringing her point and cover up very close there.
Yeah.
She's not giving away easy singles here.
Went the right way.
Yeah, that's good fielding there.
Yeah. Yeah, Megan pulling out of the run a little there. Not aggressive in the run, shame man. Oei. She shadowed the right shot.
Yeah.
So that's, at least she knows.
So Almighty 911 here is doing very well.
911, eh?
Played
Paddle
into the
around.
corner. And then there's Bakey.
Then there's Bakey, eh?
There's nothing to do with awesome fielding.
Yeah,
You
I
were
was-
taking on the fielder there.
I was
the fielder missed
about
you
to
safe.
say that Bianca runs a lot harder, and then Bakey shows up. So now, you know, the youngsters need encouragement now. They need to forget the scoreboard. They need
Yeah.
to
They must never look at the scoreboard and
take,
you get a no
take
ball
the
that
twos
helps.
that are coming
Yeah.
and just get a positive mindset.
No, they just need to focus is to try to get their skin back to 0 and then take it from there.
Hey, Megan.
That's safe. Well done for Megan coming back.
I thought she almost went too far.
Yeah. No, one more step further and would have been a
Even
step
like
too
half
far.
a step
Yeah.
because she was just there. So good over here by Mighty at the moment.
That's very good over. Very good over.
Creating that one to be a good ball.
And now they're on third ball. The batsmen must remember they're on third ball. I hope the umpire will remind them again. But
Bakey
they are
is
on third ball.
reminding her.
That's sportsmanship from Bakey.
Yeah, Leishan bowling.
They had to run. It was third ball. And well done to
Megan-
JB.
Megan didn't run it through. She'd given up
Yeah.
on the run and nearly
Yeah.
got herself in trouble,
Yeah.
which should teach everyone never give up on the run.
But
Eh?
that was a good third ball play. No hesitation. They couldn't give him out until. Yeah,
Mary,
it's fine.
Mary went, but the ball didn't go where Mary went.
It's difficult when it comes from a corner like that. It can go either way. Eh?
Off the edge, it's
Yeah,
still
and it
spinning.
was a lot of spin there.
Yeah. Bianca
You
is
got to run. Oh, that's good. Awesome fielding.
yeah. That's
Bowling
his
and
experience.
fielding there. Yeah.
Realised that it's just a little
So
flick.
she was also an SA player at one time in life, was
Yes,
she not?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leishan played, I think, in 2 Master Series
Yeah.
in the noughties.
So she's used to pressure like this.
Yeah.
Shows.
This time, Megan, that missed everything,
Even the backstop's hands.
beat everything.
It beat everything.
Missed the backstop, missed the stumps. Oh, yeah.
It's a very good ball, but it wasn't
It was
in
never
line,
gonna hit the
so
stumps.
not a chance.
One ball to go.
It was
Just
a
played
good
all
ball from
around it.
Lens.
Yeah,
you
full
miss.
straight.
If you miss, I hit. And That's exactly what happened.
In the court next door, in the other semi-final,
Kukuluri's are sitting on 24 after, I don't know, it's too far for us to see it.
After 6 overs, I'll tell after 6 overs. With Mary now coming in. Mary also played SA Masters.
There you go. Got Jazz bowling there. On the other court.
And
it's a very good skin here by Supernova.
yeah, I think the youngsters are focusing too much on hopefully nothing going wrong rather than doing a few basics right inside the line. Yeah, she got hold of that.
Got a run, and she's
This
safe.
time she got the run.
Yep.
Yeah, I can imagine as a youngster it's intimidating to play
Very.
against this experience.
Even as an old person.
Supernova aren't the easiest team to play against.
Not at all. No, when it gets to big occasions, it was awesome catching there.
And that's why they're not easy to play against. They don't leave much on the court.
No.
They'll go for everything.
They're going to take their chances.
And some of those stick and some of those don't. But when you go for them, you're creating the chance
Correct.
to stay in the hand. That one was also, we're now hitting the ball.
All the
Trying to
juniors
hit it
need
up
to
the
try and
park.
do here is just go for the side nets. They don't need to go big. Every run they can get from here will help MJB.
Yes, they need to put
There's
that
no need to go
platform
for the
down.
big nets here, big shots. Just go for the side nets.
And
It's just
Lanza in the way again.
Lanza's
Wait.
not scared of that ball at all. She's just standing there.
Yeah. Yeah, they're backing each other on the Supernova side. They really look like they really want this. Anna-Marie Klaassen coming into ball now.
Supernova's doing very well there. Keeping this game in check all the time.
They know how to apply pressure and keep it there.
Oh yeah.
They haven't won this league 5 times for no reason.
I think they won it 6 times actually.
I'm not convinced that was a good ball, but the umpire called it good, so who am I to argue? Because the rule says if the ball touches the line.
It just has to skim that line and it's a lot of spin on this underarm here.
The coach tapped me on the shoulder and said, touch to hip.
Okay.
He's got younger eyes than I do. Oi, that turned
A lot of spin on the ball there.
Yeah. Well, with 3 balls to go, rescue mission. It's going to turn again. Oi.
No, she's played a shot. Can't give it out. She's played a shot.
Yeah, it was a little high as well.
Yeah, way high.
Even I could see that. I hope the umpire.
Oh, that was turning it.
Megan set off. Bianca was not convinced, but they got that 1 run.
Every run helps.
So with 1 ball to go, it's gonna always turn with Anna-Marie.
That pointed cover being
Yeah,
so
it's
up
gonna
is
turn
putting them off,
and-
and that's got bowled off an underarm. How many lost does that happen in indoor?
I don't know. People don't bowl underarm
No,
that much
no one
anymore.
will be used to it.
You know, in the old days, we used to have to bowl underarm in mixed games
Yes,
to the
correct. They
ladies.
still do it here in the mixed side.
And I promise you something, to bowl underarm to some of the top players, it would be like me bowling underarm to a Megan.
That could be
Bathgate.
fun.
And, you know, every now and again, we got them out as well, you know.
So we got
Alright, so
Corley and Lucille coming in.
score on
Corley's
1.
facing. Let's see if they
facing
can get that score up again.
Yeah, they need to start doing something. I think anything 60-ish would be a minimum requirement for MJB to stay in this game.
At least.
Yeah,
Definitely.
the big secret is not to.
Way too high?
No shot played.
No, still going leg and a bit high there, I think.
Do you think so?
I don't know, but I'm sure my team will do a slow-mo and let me know if I
For
was
the
right or
umpire to
wrong.
be convinced that it hit the stumps. What a shot by Corlia. Sets off for the run. Umpire turns away.
And gave it safe.
And gave it not out.
Third ball now. Ross is going for a bit of a jog there.
Somebody said something to him. He thought it was funny.
Bakey, most likely.
If Bakey is nearby, obviously she said something.
She did so.
But third ball.
Oh, it was third ball. They have to run
Corlia
and out.
didn't run.
It was third ball.
You have to
You
run.
had to run.
If you don't run, you're giving yourself out because there's no pressure on the field to get
Correct.
this ball safely into your hands. You really have to put the pressure down. When you get that
Just
opportunity.
the third ball rule, for those that don't know, is the score has to change when it's the third ball, when the third ball is bowled. If the first two balls have got no score change, the third ball has to have a score change, so you have to run. If you don't run, you're automatically out.
The danger is that you run on a wide.
Yeah, correct. A
all
bad
kinds of
ball
weird
cancels the third ball. A lot of people don't know that, so you've always got to, as a non-striker, be aware of that as well.
Yeah. Supernova are just keeping up the pressure on the
And
bats.
that's what Supernova does. When it comes to big occasions like that, they put the pressure
when
on.
they've got you in their grasp, they
Oh,
don't
yeah.
let go.
It's very difficult to get them out of that mindset. The best for any team that plays against them is not let them get into this type of mindset. Otherwise,
You mustn't let it
it
get
doesn't
there.
matter who you are, it's going to be a tough game.
Lucille deciding she's going to throw the kitchen zinc at a ball, and then Nikki, cleverly enough, puts it a little bit wide, and it makes the batter look silly, but it's just really good, clever bowling. Mary, experienced attack now, not much pace, but accuracy. So how are we going to deal with this now from MJB's side? Yeah.
No, it's very hard to come back from this, especially
That's
against
gonna
a
be
team
very
like Supernova.
Yeah. Third ball again.
But all credit to Supernova. They've done
really
this very well.
Put the hammer down from the first ball.
Oh yeah.
That's a wide. I think that's only the second wide they've bowled in 10
They haven't
overs.
bowled many bad balls, so that's very good on the Supernova side as well.
That's not wide.
Oh, that keeper threw the ball about as bad as my bowling. On a good night.
Oh, come on, Carol, you go past the 3-meter radius line, you know. That's like the little red line there.
No,
Corlia squeezed it through the
they're
two
taking
batters,
every chance here,
through the two
Supernova.
fielders there. Yeah, I think you've just got to keep it together and score.
Got to get
twos.
as many runs as you can. And then you get bowling like that.
Yeah.
Not much you could do with that.
Yeah, barring keeping it out.
Keeping it out of the wicket, but
I mean, you know, you also have that score in the back of your mind, so you're trying to get something.
this is all
Going.
scoreboard pressure that's now on these batters' mind, and that shouldn't be. They need to try and get as many runs as they can.
Lucille is not even really looking at the scoreboard, but
She's aware of the situation.
She's experienced enough to know
Yeah.
that with the amount of wickets that are falling, that there
Yeah.
can't be a good score on the board. And then hit that one through for a 3. A lot more calculated, better shot. Didn't just have a wild swing at it. And here comes Baiki now. The 11th over, we had -7. So what's Baiki going to do here now? Yep, full and straight. Roz had that covered.
That's good feeling
Just
by
for
Roz.
one.
If she hit, she was out.
Yeah.
got to give yourself a chance.
I was showing that
Yeah.
they're not going to
They're not giving anything away.
Dive.
Even though they're at a -6, they're not going to
Yeah.
give anything away.
They're not going to stop putting pressure. There, Ross did a classic mistake. His backstop's looking up where the field, where the batsmen are. And then
Is that a good ball? Oh, you called that a leg side. Oh, that I'm not sure about that.
on the line, remember, if part of the ball touches the line, it's a leg
It
side.
depends where it crosses.
I thought it might have touched the
Okay.
pants.
I'm expecting Cara from our team to do a slow-mo on that and let me know if my call was a shocking call or his call was a shocking call.
We'll see for the
I'll hear more
and
about
those
it
that
if
do
it was
the-
my call.
you know, the freeze frame. Hey, Lanza.
Yeah, when she's very brave to stand so far up, but I mean, when you stand there, you're not giving the batsman much room to get it up and over. You know, you got to play it
Yeah.
much later to get it up and over there.
It takes a lot of trust in
Yeah.
your bowlers, because if they're going to give width there or something,
Yeah, you got to play a perfect
Yeah.
down and up to get it
There we
over.
and
Marty's not going to miss that.
diving catch.
I think the diving was just for show off, but
You think?
no, I'm joking. No, but she did very well there.
I mean, we're not talking about Bakey taking that catch. Bakey's dives are like, seriously,
But well
serious
fielded there.
dives. She had to go forward there, which always difficult to
No, it's, and was low to the ground
and
as
it
well.
was low.
So, yeah.
And Dooley gets
No, it
sent
was
into
also
boulder
fielding
the 12th over.
by 911.
Oh yeah. Yep. You see where it crosses the line, where it crosses the batting crease line, if the ball touches the short wide line behind the batter, it's regarded as a leg side wide. We are all over the park. The only players that haven't touched it was Leishan and
Yeah.
Roz.
Yeah.
Because the bowler reached it, everyone in the front had their hands on it, and the three leg also had their hands on it.
Well, I can tell you
Exciting
now,
cricket.
with the score of -4, Roz is letting it slide. But if it was a different story, she would be on her fielders there. Roz expects perfection all the time, and nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that, especially
Bakey
on
waiting
close
for
games.
it off the net. Couldn't have missed the stumps by much. 3 balls to go. We're back in the situation where we need to get at least to a
It'll be
positive
tough
score.
for the last game. I mean, the last game coming in will be Kim and Roxy,
Yeah.
so they can.
And Bakey
damage.
very clever. Aimed at the one stump. Lucille bought it hook, line and sinker, went further, and Bakey then had all the time in the world to get it down here. I must stop making stupid predictions. Well, she kept that out well. And there we go. Minus
One ball
7, 1 ball left.
So let's see if Collia's going to go for a 7 here.
You think so?
I don't know. She did look at the scoreboard, so let's see.
Yeah.
It'll be tough against Marty's bowling. Not impossible. That.
All right, so she's going to take an extra
She'll
one.
probably take the
Corlia
extra.
will take an extra one.
Yeah. Extra ball, Marty.
It's a ball, Mighty.
Not over yet.
You have another one. That's on the last 2 balls of the over, of the last over of
All
a
right.
batting pair.
She did try to go for the big one, but unfortunately
Yeah.
mistimed it a bit. But
straight
yeah,
to the
that's
backstop.
awesome. That's awesome fielding by Supernova.
Yeah, good bowling.
They've got 2 SA batters coming in here
come
now, so
Kim
let's
and
see.
Roxy, who now need to do a recovery mission.
Get as many runs as they can. You know, and if you get 2 runs a ball, you can get a lot of runs.
Yeah.
And
So-
put in the bad one away.
Yeah, right now there should be no target in their head. There should literally just be, let's see how many we can get
Yeah.
without losing wickets and take some initiative back.
Yeah.
With Ilanza going to start this one. So who's left? Ilanza, Leishan, Nikki is bowled her too. Annalise can still bowl the underarm. Yeah.
So typical Kimmy shot down and up.
And Kimmy will always threaten the steal.
I think Kimmy.
And if you're going to give her half a chance, if she goes.
Kimmy's one of 2 or 3 players that I know if they plays the ball very late, she could basically play it out of the keeper's hand. So I think I've said that before. She's just.
Roxy,
you can't ever. You never know when you've actually beaten Kimmy until it's in the keeper's gloves.
Yeah. So nothing wrong with the bowling. The batters are just
it's a very experienced batting.
Yeah.
They can handle pressure. I mean, they've been in World Cup, so they know this is.
They should be able to. Well, going for it. Ilanda taking pace off. Ilanda taking the pace off and then throwing down to the keeper's end. Batsmen were a bit confused. Communication. One was running, then the other one was running.
Yep. I thought it was a bumble.
I thought it was a bumble too.
But the batter didn't.
The batter acknowledges it.
So.
Definitely looked like it.
I thought it hit the ground first, but batsman's got a query there.
And suddenly, the over was turned around by those 2 wickets, eh?
No, it's a very long way back here for MJB.
Yep. Kimmy batting that well.
Putting pressure on the fielders. Always ready
Just
for that
keeping
too.
them
Always ready
all
for that
awake,
too.
you know, making
For that
sure.
steal.
So I think Nikki is going to take the next over. No, Annalise will.
Annalise, yeah.
A few seasons ago, Annalise was still bowling overarm, but her shoulders have done it. And then when she started bowling underarm, everybody goes, okay, so she's going to be not playing again.
And look at her, she's doing well.
Look at her go.
Puts a lot of spin on that ball, not easy.
All right, so there we go, Annalise Claessens.
Even Kim struggled with that, which is unusual.
Yeah,
but it's a lot of spin.
Chopped it and
a lot
then
of spin, yeah.
into the hands of Ilanda and so close to the bat, and then it fell out. Difficult catch to
No, that
hold.
ball was spinning all the way, you know, even into Ilanda's hand. So.
And the ball was spinning. Kimmy coming down the track, just making sure the ball flies all over.
Always putting pressure on the batsman.
Mind games are going on. She's going to leave that.
Yeah, that is a leg side.
That's almost a wide to a left-hander.
That is true stories.
He's going to... Yeah, the down up over leg side. Not much you can do, but with Supernova's fielding, Roxy was kept honest there and she needed to run through that. Hit it very hard. Mighty.
Taking on Mighty's arm is not always a good thing, but no backstop's going to be near that ball.
Yeah.
So if she misses, you're safe. If she doesn't miss you, you're out. You're going to be out by half the pitch there.
Yep. Very high up in the springs again. And that's the over there. So recovering well from there. Leishan.
And then obviously Roz is going to take the last one.
Leishan and then Roz the last one, you're right.
And on the first court there, Kukuluri's got 116 by the looks of things.
116, the last
And now
two pairs,
change of
they're changing innings.
yeah. So that's a big score for Mixed Jaggers to get.
Yeah.
I think they've got 240 skins there by the looks of things.
43 and 42 by the looks,
It'll be hard skins to get, but skins don't count in playoffs, so it doesn't matter. Got a win. Once again, Roz looking at the batters and misfilled it slightly.
Yeah, focused a bit on Kim there. That is going to come down the track. We all know she's going to do that.
Always going to put pressure.
Very well taken off the net.
Yeah.
By Nikki on the 3 line. Definitely saved the one there. Through Bakey. Mighty held back on her throw. She's running so fast.
She is. Even the back start chance there. Yeah, so's X sometimes. I mean, X is also.
And they've got such good
trying
arms.
to do those dainty throws doesn't suit her, but it works sometimes.
Nice shot by Kimmy.
No, good shot.
Umpire called the over.
And now we have 1 over left.
1 over left. Roz bowling it.
See what they can do with these 6 balls. Not going to be easy with Roz bowling, but they're going to try their best to get as many runs as they can.
Keep them out and put some positive score on the board. And big task to defend.
It is.
So
but you know, this is a funny game. Anything can happen. You just got to have runs on the board. Try and defend them.
Nice shot. Well covered. And there goes the steal.
They've been looking for it all night, and they got it.
The second the ball runs around, you're feeding into the steal. You don't want to really hit the stumps. In that case, you want to get it into the backstop's hands, then the steal is not on.
And you got 2 quick batters running there, so 2 quick people between the wickets.
They want the steal. They're really looking for the steal. Yep. That was just one of those fielding moments where you don't really know which side you're going to go to because both batters both had almost given up on the run.
That should be a no ball.
Yeah, no ball.
Take the 2 runs.
No, Roxy was not interested in a steal. Probably wise. Well, not an extra ball on that no ball because in the league only the last 2 balls.
Yeah.
In an international it would have been the last over.
And that is an awesome ball.
Then it snuck through. That snuck under the bat.
Right, 2 balls left. It's another good ball from Roz. And we're down to the last ball, so Roz has just got to focus on keeping this as a good ball to not give them an extra ball. And Roxy's going to see how many runs she can get off this to finish off the innings.
So with 1 ball to go. The 3. Down to
Kimmy's
the keeper.
ready. No, that's it. 3
And
runs
that's
off the last ball.
inning, so 18 on the
18
board.
on the board.
That's going to be tough.
Very tough to defend.
But if
Nothing's
one team can
impossible,
hold
but
another team down to 18,
that's MJB.
why can't the other one do it? So it'll take a lot of discipline. It'll take guts.
It's going to take awesome fielding, yeah?
Yeah, and if they keep their lines tight, makes sure Supernovas don't get their shots away, then it could still be tight. But we shall see.
It's going to be interesting.
As I said, I need to stop making predictions of tight games.
Yeah.
I won't do that in the final. I'll just let it happen.
Please don't. Because I think we're going to be on the short side of this thing.
You think you're going to be jinxed by Mike?
We're looking forward to the final next week. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
I would prefer to have played neither of these teams in the final, but we're going to have to play one of them. And
What do you want to buy in the final?
So it's going to be an interesting final, and we have the challenge. It's going to be awesome to try and defend our title.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy. I think this could be one of the hardest years for us to do it, but
The season has proved tough.
very tough.
So,
But at the end of the day, as long as we have fun,
that's the main thing, is the fun, and the fun part of the social league must never be forgotten. So who are Supernova sending in? Lishan and Anna-Marie. Lishan going down to strike first, Anna-Marie on the non-striking end. The huddle seems to be entertaining. And it looks like Stephanie is going to take the first over. So what's required is a tight bowling line needs to be maintained. Fielders must be up for it.